Hello everybody, this is Seto Kaiba from your Yu-Gi-Oh! Chat channel. And because reprint season is going to be coming around the corner in about 3 months, I want to discuss some cards I think are going to get reprinted, possibly. Cards that need to get reprinted. Cards that most likely are going to get reprinted this season in either 10s or just be inside of 10s. First off, I wouldn't be surprised if High Priestess and Megalo get reprinted. I also would not be surprised if cards that go with Mermails and Prophecies cards would get reprinted, because Prophecies will get probably hit maybe possibly some way, shape, or form. Maybe not in Judgment Day, but in the form of Judgment Day, but in other ways they may. So I wouldn't be surprised if they reprinted some of their stuff in some way, shape, or form, especially Priestess. So like some of the spellbook cards, I wouldn't be surprised if they got reprinted. The expensive ones, or Tower, or stuff like that. But I also wouldn't be surprised if Priestess got reprinted. Same thing goes with Megalo. I wouldn't be surprised if some Mermaid cards got reprinted, but especially Megalo most likely will get reprinted. Harpy's Pet Dragon, I've been hearing some rumors with friends and online about maybe getting a reprint. Really, there was only one print, and that was so long ago. That was like when I first started Yu-Gi-Oh! So I wouldn't be surprised if Harpy's Pet Dragon got a reprint, because its price really jumped up in price just because Harpy's cards got support. And because you can make Big Eye and stuff like that, I wouldn't be surprised if this card got a reprint in some way, shape, or form. Big Eye. Now, I know you probably guys watch that. I have a Big Eye, but I'm on the fence about Big Eye, and I'll give you my 2 cents why I'm on the fence about Big Eye. Number one, Konami seems to be with the E-Dragons. They're making the Exceeds, the main things like Drago Sack and Big Eye, hard to get a hold of. They made Drago Sack's Secret Wear, which is pretty much fuels the whole deck to get Lightness Darkness Dragon out. The deck is decent without it, but without Dragosec it's really hard, or without a Big Eye it's really hard. So why would they make, because the deck is probably going to run 3 Big Eyes and 3 Dragosacs, why would they make that card that much easier to be, that deck to be more busted? Make that card, you know what I'm saying. Why would they make it so much more easier? Now, on the flip side, they could make a huge killing out of it if they put it in a 10. Okay? So, it could go either way. They may not reprint it because they don't want the meta to be so broken. They may just do it because they want to make money. It's Konami. I don't know. Now, these other cards are cards that I wish they would print or reprint, because they really are due for an update. Black Rose, I know it's been a long time, but maybe not as a 10, but in some way, shape, or form, this card needs to be reprinted. It's a great card, but I think it just needs a reprint. Maybe as a rare or a common. Just in some way, shape, or form, I think needs to be reprinted maybe in some way to bring that price down to $24. Dragoonity Knight, even though it's never used, it's that entire set that it came out of with Gravekeepers and 6 Samurais. A lot of those cards never got a reprint. I can't remember which one it was, box it came out of, but that set overall, this card especially needs to get a reprint, because it's extraordinarily pricey just because it never got a reprint. It may get a reprint. I don't think it will anytime soon, though. Other cards that I wish would have a reprint is Catastor. Catastor's gone up again if you haven't been keeping a hold. I think he's like 32 now, which is kind of ridiculous. Yes, I think he got maybe 1 reprint, but I think he needs to be really reprinted in a 10. Please. I don't know if he ever got reprinted in a 10, but I think he just needs to be reprinted again in some way, shape, or form. Quasar, I think, needs to be reprinted. I don't know if there's any reprints of Quasar, really, but I think it needs to be reprinted. Because these are mostly due to prices, but I think Quasar needs to get a reprint some way, shape, or form. The 3 main ones I think are going to reprints are Prophecy stuff, Mermaid stuff, Harpy's Pet Dragon possibly, Big Eye maybe, and this last card here. Why? Now, this card has been out for a long time. You probably never even heard of it if you've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless you've been playing online. It's called Magician Girl. It's kind of like Dark Magician Girl. It involves 2 level 6s. You can attach one XYZ monster from this card and target one banished card in your hand. Banish one card in your hand, activate one of these effects. Target one monster your opponent controls, gain control of it until the end phase. Okay? Target one monster your opponent's graveyard, special summon that monster to your side of the field. So that second effect is really awesome. The first effect is pretty cool, but all for the thing of banishing one card. I wonder if they didn't release it in the TCG because of spellbooks, but I don't know. A lot of my friends have been wondering when this card is going to get printed in the TCG. It hasn't. It's been a long time. This card has been out since like the beginning of XYZ Monsters, and it hasn't been in the OCG. When is it coming? Is it ever going to come? Because we kept sitting on our duffs wondering, okay, is it here yet? Is it here yet? No. And 2 years XYZs have been going around, and this card has not even come out. So will this year? I thought the same thing last year. Maybe they'll make a 10 of it. I don't know. Maybe they'll make a 10 of it this year. I don't know. I wondered the same thing last year. Will they release it in a... I just don't know, but it needs to really get printed. A lot of people I've been hearing around the water cooler want this card to be printed. They want it printed, really. Just plain and simple, they want it printed over here because it's been so long. Because it hasn't even come out yet, so when is it going to get printed? It's really a cool card, honestly, overall, but when is it going to get printed is the end-all be-all question. But take care, everybody. I don't know if this card's not going to get printed because of spellbooks. I really don't know. I don't see why, But, I mean, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it's 7, so it's 6. So if I'm reading my stars right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it couldn't be by 2 priestesses. So, I mean, I don't know. But till next time, everybody. Seto Kaiba, out. Which cards do you think should get a reprint, though? Which cards do you think any of these cards has a chance of getting a reprint, really? Which cards would you like to see reprinted? Which cards do you think are going to get reprinted? Take care, everybody. Until next time, Seto Kaiba, out.